What's up, other gamers? Jack Jones here. A question I get asked a lot is, how do I make my legs grow? So this is what we're going to cover in this video, 5 tips on how to grow big, strong legs. Number 1, you need to do real squats and real deadlifts. So not leg press, not the leg extension machine. You need to be doing full range of motion squats and deadlifts. Those need to be the core of your programming. You need to squat ass to the grass, so you need to drop down and achieve a real full range of motion on your squats. A quarter squat is really useless. You're only activating your quads, and even then, you're gonna barely activate them. If you're gonna spend the time to go into the gym and do squats, you need to do it right. A full range of motion squat is gonna activate not only your quads, but also your glutes and your hamstrings, because your quads only make up about 1/3 of the musculature of your legs. Your glutes and your hamstrings make up the majority of your legs, and if you're doing quarter squats, you're neglecting the majority of the mass that makes up your legs. Number 3, you need to squeeze your butt really hard when you deadlift. So when you're starting off and pulling from the ground, it should feel like your glutes are contracting, and that contraction in the glutes is what initiates the pull rather than a contraction in your lower back. And that's the problem I see with most beginners, is beginners will use their lower back to initiate the pull, and not only can that lead to injury, but it is just less efficient. You're going to pull overall less weight, and you're going to miss out on a lot of development of your glutes and your hamstrings. Number 4, incorporate some time under tension techniques to the end of your workout. If you're not familiar with this technique, I have a more detailed explanation in the description. So when I'm squatting, I'll finish up with 1 or 2 sets of a light weight, about 12 to 14 reps, where I go really slow. So on the eccentric portion, on the down portion, I'll take about 4 seconds to go down. I don't pause at all at the bottom. I start coming right back up, take about 4 more seconds, and I don't lock out at the top. So those 12 reps, it takes a really long time. It looks like I'm doing it in slow motion, and it basically feels like one giant rep. And number 5, you've got to eat big to get big. If you're following all of these other steps, if you're doing squats, if you're doing deadlifts, if you're incorporating these principles and you find that you are still not making progress, then I would bet that you're not eating enough. So for example, my freshman year of college, I gained 15 pounds in a little bit over 9 months. My bench press went from 200 pounds to 250. My squat went from 135 to 225. And in that time, I went to the cafeteria about 4 times a day. I really just stuffed my face. I ate until I wanted to throw up almost every meal, and that's how I gained all of that weight. Body composition, putting on mass, losing fat, has just as much to do with how you eat as it does with how you exercise. So that is the big area where most people are failing. Maybe they can get to the gym, maybe they can work out, but they are not eating the kinds of foods they need to eat, and generally they're not eating enough of it. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Post down any questions you have on the comments, whether it be about fitness, nutrition, or just general life advice. I want to make a few more of these before I leave for the Appalachian Trail, so post your questions. I'll pick a few, and then I'll keep making videos like this. Thanks guys, have an awesome day.